Welcome to July, another month. Can't believe the year is half over already. Just a few quick things this month. First of all, a bit about TSBE. We've got a few staffing changes, a few exciting appointments. We've finally been able to put on an economist and a data analyst. So Ethel Benzuela-Samalka has started with us. She's a PhD student out of the University of Southern Queensland in economics. She started to look at that role for us, so that'll be a fantastic asset for us to continue to be that thought leader. She'll also provide assistance, I'm sure, to members from time to time. Also really pleased to announce the appointment of Kate Reardon and the projects role in the agricultural section with Joe Shepherd. Kate starts with us on the 18th of August, which is also great. A couple of sad ones. Renya Sweetman, who's been our office manager and my PA for some time, has had a back injury and she's needed to take some time off to recuperate. So in her place, Kath Neal started. So Kath was formerly with one of our members in Brisbane, but she's decided to relocate to Toowoomba, so we're really happy to have her here. And finally, Laura Hunt, the person behind the camera here, has decided to become a journo in New York, of all places. So for those of you who have dealt with Laura, she's been a great asset to us over the last 12 months or so, doing our journalism and media releases for us and for many of our members. So we certainly wish her very well, and hopefully we'll see her name up in lights in New York at some stage. A couple of other quick things. We're relocating with these new staff coming on board. We're moving premises to slightly bigger premises with a bigger seminar room and a few other bits and pieces. So it's not too far away, around the corner in the corner of Herries and Neil Streets in Toowoomba. But we'll get some information out to you about that. That move will happen at some stage in August as well. A couple of cool things that we've done recently. I've recently travelled to New Zealand for an economic development conference, but primarily I was over there to look at a food innovation hub. The New Zealand government has spent millions of dollars on setting up an innovation hub in New Zealand, and it just struck me that as Toowoomba, as the second most productive agricultural area in Australia, and we all know how important Western Downs, Maranoa, Moree Plains, Southern Downs, Lockyer Valley, all these regions around us, we're clearly the agricultural base of Australia. Why wouldn't we have a similar type of hub or an innovation precinct here in Toowoomba? So we're just starting the process working with that with the University of Southern Queensland to see what we can work out in that regard. Two final ones. One, just to plug again for our Ag in the Asian Century Conference. That's on the 1st and 2nd of October. You'll see a lot more media coming out about that in the last few months. We've got a fantastic program, so I encourage you to have a look at that. And finally, Cooper Basin. We've really seen a lot of activity happening for us here in Toowoomba and further in the Surat Basin about our region being set up as a well drilling and servicing basin, not just for the Surat Basin but also for the Cooper Basin. We estimate that in Toowoomba alone we've got between 40 and 50 companies that have set themselves up here really to look at that ongoing maintenance work for the Surat Basin for years and decades to come. But interestingly, they're all really keen as well on the Galilee Basin, the Cooper Basin, and New South Wales. So I think Toowoomba will really be, and the wider Surat Basin will be the really powerhouse of that drilling and well servicing sector for decades to come. Particularly busy time of year. If you haven't paid your membership, pay up, otherwise Stacey will be on to you very shortly. Really appreciate your support. We've had a fantastic year and look forward to an even bigger and better next financial year, and I hope it's the same for you. Until next month, I hope you have a good month. Thanks.